that. But core to this is looking at a substantial share being held from day one by this village community. So that comes back to those sort of outcomes. And again, this could be applicable to another community to do with another form of energy, renewable energy generation, wind or tidal or whatever it may be. But this is, at the moment, the sort of focus that we have in this community. So we have all those potential outcomes that we can move forward with. As always, financing is a challenge, despite the overall numbers that I've given you there. To prime the pump for this is being done, well, with a lot of goodwill and faith by a lot of different people. But we are seeing our way in which now there is interest from private investors for helping us move on to the next stage. So the implementation, just coming back to this then, by undertaking a program like this, then I hope you can see that with the right financial structure and the right share given to a local community, that then that can deliver income to then drive forward with the other initiatives that we have within a community such as ours. So just briefly on just where we are on the structure of things in this village community, there are sort of 4 different groups that are operating within this village with a common aim. So we're the Bay Trust down there focused on, as I say, biodiversity, food production and our educational role. Top right there is First Light Coast and Countries, a group of all the local enterprises working together to look at sustainable tourism, and this to be the key driver for the local economy. So the Village Energy Group focused on the energy generation piece, and then the Parish Council with its holding role, but also looking particularly at public realm and open spaces and so on. And how we see this being moved forward in structural terms is, well, there are a number of different options in terms of community ownership, but we see the most robust one, which has been worked through and has all parliamentary support, is probably a community land trust. I won't go into the details of that, but just coming back to some of the benefits of taking this journey are, as outlined there, improved quality of life, hopefully a thriving local economy, better services, improved house values, which a lot of people will be interested in, local enterprise, we keep our key workers, low living costs, inspiration for other communities, improved community spirit, we feel good, independence and self-sufficiency, and maybe our children won't curse us in 20 years' time as well, which is something to be proud of. And just to put this in the broader context of the challenges we face within this country, so where does this all fit in? Well, we should be, what these activities that we're looking at here sort of fit in there, i.e. after the good housekeeping measures on 1 and 2, but before logically we look at some of the bigger capital expenditure projects in renewable energy, or at least we work alongside those, but it's a key part of the jigsaw. So instead of this, we can enjoy this. And thank you very much.
Alistair, thank you very much indeed. Obviously, it's a fascinating initiative, which, you know, we're with you all the way, and fascinating how you're developing it and building it and going forward. And it's one that communities can follow. And I think you're going to have a path beaten to your door by village communities who want to do that. Equally, too, one of the things that comes from this is the rebuilding of village communities, which is very, very important. And these things lead to that, and the way people become involved. But what a wonderful shining example for us all. Thank you very much indeed.